Good morning, YouTube. And the first in what I hope to be several videos called Hanging with Heather and Hal. Right, Dad?
Evidently.
This is my dad. Hal, say hi, Dad.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, my daddy. So while Dad gets the potatoes done over there, we are just putting some olive oil in this pan. I'm going to kind of rub that in just to kind of get that pan seasoned and ready to go. We're doing it in cast iron. All right, here's a little Rita.
Well, the Rita knife, right-handed or left-handed, if I was peeling right or left, but the whole idea is you come to the backside. But if you come from the smooth potato, it's easy to peel. But if you try to go digging around, you're dragging across all the dirt. Then you go from here, and you basically, there's nothing really to wash your potato, you know. Right. Why waste the potato? Right. Just take off the bed. Whenever I do red potatoes, I take all whatever they are, every sprout off. Red, these are red and white, whatever you had left over there. These are some Pontiac Reds and some Idahos. So a couple, whatever you got in potatoes. A few potatoes. All
right, so a little bit of olive oil in there and a little bit of butter.
Whatever. I do them all different ways.
Here are the potatoes. How many potatoes did you use, Dad, roughly?
9.
9? Okay. And then
That's probably 4 too many.
He's going to get an onion chopped. Did you want me to put the lid on now?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to put the lid on. And the lid to my Aldi pot, which,
add the onion too
by the way,
soon,
I just changed out the handle for Rooster. It's cute.
I do my bacon a little different than most people because I split it up.
Split it up.
And I just like it.
And you said you wanted to get the bacon and the potatoes to add some flavor now?
Well, you know, it creates a little bit of bacon grease, and you have only a little bit of oil in there. Yeah. Just to get those potatoes started, and they're steaming right now, so now I want a little bit of, how'd you say, a little bacon grease, a little oil in there. So I got 3 pieces of bacon.
And this is the thick cut. What kind of bacon do you like to buy, Dad?
Thick cut. I buy thick. I don't know. I don't have any particular brand name I'm going to buy, but, you know, you can get thick, you can get regular, center cut, whatever. Doesn't matter, whatever you got, whatever they can find on sale. And you don't need a cosigner to buy.
So in the pan, it is going to go. There we go.
The bacon's going in. The bacon will fry. I have no fear about the bacon in there. Okay. Still kind of learning this. This is chicken caprese sausage. I buy it at the Evil Empire. I mean Walmart. And this has mozzarella cheese, pimento peppers, and basil in this sausage right here. This is a nice sausage. Very tasty. And then I dice it up so that it goes everywhere and the flavor spreads. You don't add this right away because of that cheese is in there and it'll stick on the bottom. You got to get those potatoes and onions and peppers first. You'll see as we go along here, but this is the sausage we're going to be using.
And my dad chops everything small so everybody gets some.
Since I'm back on the meat section here now, I'm going to put a little. I found a couple pieces of some aged ham that needs a home in the refrigerator. So we're going to put that in there. A little bacon, a little ham, a little sausage, potatoes and veggies, whatever you happen to have. Stop filming. I can't get these out of here.
All right.
A couple pieces of ham here. That I would say. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's probably time. Then nobody's eating it. We've got fresher ham that we purchased. Now, these hams going into the Bramble. Don't tell anybody, okay?
Okay. Onion went in. What do you
The
cut
seeds,
now?
not too many seeds. Not too many seeds.
Jalapenos, a couple?
Well, these are, yeah, a couple of these, or one good sized one, you know. Make them small, because some people won't eat these. You have to trick them.
Make it disappear.
Squash, a piece of green pepper.
Just a piece. And he's going to do the same thing right there.
I mean, I kind of add this stuff as my Bramble gets going. I got to have room for, you know, about 8 or 10, 12 eggs, whatever I got. I have a little bit of red pepper. I like a little red. But I put a few tomatoes in, and I did find some leftover veggies in there that might accidentally fall in if we don't have enough volume, which I think we're going to have plenty of.
Okay.
Here's my meat. Here's my ham. This is all going in now. I think for sure. Oh, I'm looking at quite a few eggs here. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. About, it'll take 8 eggs, 10 eggs, maybe even 12 eggs to fill this baby up.
Okay.
But this has got to cook down a little bit now. And you'll see it with the potatoes and whatnot, it will reduce.
It smells so good.
Doesn't it look like an omelet? Oh, it looks like a big omelet already, doesn't it? All I got to do is add some stuff, right?
Yes.
You're going to say, this is not going to turn out well, but it is. All right, let that simmer a little bit.
All right, back on the lid it goes. Okay, red pepper's going in.
A piece of pepper,
Just
a piece of
piece.
red pepper. A little red pepper, color. Little color. Starting to look like a Christmas Bramble.
It does. This would be great to make on a Christmas morning, wouldn't
Red
it?
and green, see?
And
red
it would
green.
feed a crowd. So if you have a lot of family coming over,
This
this
is
like
ideal.
This is ideal.
I thought you could even put this in the 9 by 13 pan, and then as you put it in there, you sort of, when you put your egg in, you just sort of take your fork and sort of move it around a little bit and let the egg get into everything, and then you bake it a little bit with the cheese on top. It's really good. It's really tasty.
Oh, that's good.
Now I haven't seasoned it yet either.
Right.
So there's no seasoning in here whatsoever.
All right. So lid
It's just
goes
doing
on.
its own thing. It's cooking. Let it simmer a little bit. Brambles take time. You can do this at night, so that
You did do that at night when
yeah,
you first got here when I was really
You do it-
injured.
if you do it ahead of time, you got a big family. You got to,
Yeah.
easy to do, and delicious. and everybody goes, "What is this?" And then we say, "Never mind, just eat it. You'll enjoy it."
And just in case you're interested, because I know I might get a couple questions, I'll leave the link to this down below. I found it on Amazon. The original maker is Staub. It's like a high-end cast iron brand, but I wanted the Rooster. And of course, I put it on my Aldi topper. So, but they make different kinds. I think they have a cow, they have a pig. So I'll leave the links, as many as I can find down there for you, in case you're interested in changing out your hand.
Okay, I usually use a little bit of Cajun spice, but this happens to be
that is garlic
herb seasoning.
Yeah,
And
I gotta
then
get some
there's
Cajun.
a salt-free seasoning, so just a little spice, whatever you use.
So that's a little salt-free.
Salt-free stuff, a little bit of seasoning. A lot of potatoes, so you got to season them. And without the salt seasoning, I need some salt.
Need some salt.
A little sea salt.
And these are my new grinders. I bought these because I can no longer, with my broken wrists,
Some black
grind.
pepper.
So that's a salt and pepper shaker. It's got a light on it, and I don't have to grind. So
Fresh ground black pepper. Oh, I can't do it.
I'll leave a link to those down below too if you're interested in those, or if anybody else has an injury and you can't crank the seasonings. These have been a lifesaver for me to use. So, all right, Dad. So those are a few leftovers from dinner the other night, right?
Right, and so this would be my mystery additive. If you can pick out one of these, it'll be a prize, okay? It's a little yellow squash, some carrots, and some zucchini.
Yep.
And
Onion
maybe
and garlic,
some colored peppers maybe in there.
Yeah, and
maybe
colored
an
peppers.
onion or two. But it's leftover, okay? So here you go. No. Hello. I only give my guests the very best leftovers.
These are
I'm starting off with 8 eggs.
Homestead Fresh,
Yes, they are.
just laid by the ladies. Beautiful. So we're going to start with 8, and if you need more, you'll add a couple more. How do you know if you need more for somebody who's never
Well,
made
look at this. You know what I mean? I want to lay it around, let that egg go everywhere in the potato mix. See how it's sort of settling down?
Yeah. Kind of looks like one big omelet.
Yeah, like a blended omelet. Yeah. Okay. That's 8. I'd say at least 4 more.
4 more?
Make it a dozen for breakfast, eh?
All right.
How about this little tiny egg? Would that count as
Look at how little that one is. I don't even know if it has a yolk. We'll have to see.
Let's have to see.
Let's see if it does.
Nope, just a
No,
white.
it's just a white. There you go. 4 more it is. Okay.
Four more eggs.
Beautiful.
That's really low now. Let that simmer. So you got a nice bubble going.
That looks beautiful, Dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some leftover taco cheese.
From dinner the other night, right?
Like from taco, yeah. We'll
We
get
had fajitas.
a little bit of taco cheese. When I say a little, I mean a lot. My little might be a lot for you, but it's a little to me. You know what I mean? It's about maybe a pound of cheese. Cheese.
Okay. Lid back on.
10 minutes, 15 minutes. Set it down. Let it cook.
On
And then once
super
it's on
simmer.
low, really low,
on
and then
low.
I usually shut it off and let it rest.
Okay.
And what's great about it is if you make it the night before, you can take that cold pan out and cut it into regular pie slices.
Oh.
And then we just make toast and microwave it. 2 minutes in the microwave or
And
whatever,
it's-
and it's ideal.
Yeah.
As they come up, you can be serving them breakfast.
Nice.
There you have a Bramble. It comes with either bagel, English muffin, toast, biscuits, crackers, matzah wafers, whatever you need.
And what does Bramble stand for those who are asking?
A breakfast scramble,
That's it.
also known as leftover hash.
There you go. So Dad,
Okay, 10 minutes now. I had it on low. I'm just going to let it set down and rest. I'll give you a quick look. I'm going to lose my steam, but all that cheese is melted on there, and it's all pretty much cooked through and through.
so now you just let it rest for 10
Let
minutes?
it rest so it cools off, you know. You can leave it sit at where it's at. I don't think it's going to go anywhere, you know.
All right, 10 minutes. We'll serve it up and we'll show you what it looks like. All right, so Dad's cutting now. What is the Bramble? The Bramble is
Whatever you got left over. The breakfast scramble.
breakfast scramble.
The breakfast surprise could be, if you only have sausage, use sausage. If you got bacon, I've used a can of hash before.
Nice.
Mix a can of hash, fried up potatoes, onions, one platey. Hopefully it comes out of here in a once this cools really good, you can come out in a real nice slice. And then
Look at that.
that would be equivalent to a nice 3-egg omelet, I'd say.
Now,
At least 2. And then I like to put a little bit of fresh salsa right on top, just like that.
now you have said that you can take a bramble like this and turn it into how many omelets?
Well, I could take this piece right here and probably make 2 omelets out of that right there.
By just adding extra egg.
So I've got all of my omelet material for the week, just to basically. Went down and I'll skim it down and make an omelet out of 1 piece.
Out of 1 piece.
For 2 people, you know.
Because
but,
you can really stretch a bramble, right?
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Delicious. And there you have it.
Let's see what it tastes like.
Hal's Bramble.
A breakfast scramble.
A breakfast scramble.
It's really great for people that wake up at the crack of noon. Sometimes.
All right. Thanks for doing this with me, Dad. And we are healing and doing well, right?
Absolutely. On the road to recovery.
On the road to recovery.
Through nutrition.
Through nutrition. Love you guys. Miss you guys. And thanks for hanging out with Heather and Hal.